How many times have you promised yourself an early night and then ended up in a 2-hour scroll? Or said, just one more email and then work through dinner? Those tiny broken promises aren't harmless. That's how you break your own self-trust. And when self-trust goes, so does confidence, self-respect, and your peace. Today, I'm breaking down the 5 promises we keep breaking to ourselves and exactly how to fix that. And don't forget to stay till the end because I've got a bonus number 6 promise for you, which is the real key to rebuilding your own trust. Let's get into it. We're gonna keep it really simple today. We're gonna cover the 5 promises, what it looks like when you break it, why that actually matters, and how to keep that promise starting today. Promise number 1, early night means early night. Here's what it looks like when you break this promise. You say, tonight I'm in bed by 10:30. Then you scroll, you stream, you just check another email, and suddenly it's midnight. Sleep loses again. Now, when you don't sleep, right, you know your mood dips, your patience kind of shrinks, and making good decisions becomes so much harder. Your nervous system never quite recovers when you do that night after night. Every time you say to yourself, I'll sleep early tomorrow, and then you don't, you're teaching yourself, I can't trust me. Here's 5 practical moves to start keeping your promises. First, set a hard cutoff. Screens off at 10 p.m. Use an alarm on your phone labeled Protect Your Peace. 2, create a wind down ritual. Lights dim, wash your face, brush your teeth, get into bed. Same order every single night. Here's another good one. Let your phone sleep elsewhere. Charge it in another room or across the room. Use a simple alarm instead of your phone. Then we've got the Save Me plan. Running late? Read 3 pages, then lights out, done. Don't read all these other pages you normally do. Say this to yourself. I keep my word to myself, even when it's hard. I've spent so many nights breaking that early to bed promise to myself, and I realized the only person I'm hurting is me. I also realized I needed to carve out more me time in my schedule so I didn't have to try to squeeze it out at the end of my day, staying up late when everybody else was asleep to find that me time. Keeping promise number 1 is about understanding that sleep isn't a reward. It's the foundation that everything else sits on. And when you keep that promise, well, your energy shows it the very next day. Now let's lock in the second promise, the one that resets your mind in just 10 minutes. Promise number 2, move your body even for 10 minutes. Here's what it looks like when you break this promise. You plan to work out, but you don't feel like it. The day passes, it's 7 p.m., and now you're wiped. And there's no chance you're working out after that. Now, movement is mental hygiene. It calms your nervous system. It reduces anxiety, it lifts your mood, and boosts confidence. So it isn't just for your body, it's also for your mind. Skipping it sends that message to yourself, my well-being isn't important. Here's how to keep that promise. Lower the bar. 10 minutes counts. Walk, stretch, dance in your kitchen, even for 10 minutes. 2, tie it to a cue. After coffee, 10 minutes of squats, no debate. Next, you could set a default. If the day gets away from you, just do, 20 squats while the kettle boils. Make it visible. Shoes by the door, mat on the floor, clothes ready for you. So keep it in sight and you're more likely to do it. Track your wins, not perfection. Put a check mark on your calendar every time you move. And all it takes is a couple of minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Now, it might take you a while to turn this into a habit, but once you do, you won't be able to live without it. Today, if I don't do some form of movement in my day, I feel like my energy levels are so low and I feel a little stuck. When I move, it's like my creative juices start flowing. And sometimes even a walk around the room will do the trick for me. The key is just get moving. So you don't need motivation. You just need a minimum goal, a small one. Keep it consistent, keep it small, and your confidence levels and your trust will catch up. Now that you've got your body on your side, let's talk about the people who matter most to you. Promise number 3, be present with the people you love. Here's what it looks like when you break this promise. You promised no phones at dinner, and then the phone comes out anyways because there's a message, I just have to reply right now, or I gotta put it down in my notes before I forget. Well, connection needs presence. When you choose your inbox over eye contact, you teach your system work comes first, love, connection, people come second. Keep a phone basket rule. All devices away during dinner, non-negotiable. Create a presence window. For example, 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. is my sacred time. Every day, no gadgets, no phones, nothing. Start with a check-in. One real question per person around the table. What was the best part of your day? Here's your Save Me plan. If work bleeds into your sacred time, for example, set a 10-minute timer for full presence. And finally, use this mantra. If it's important, I act like it. The one thing that changed my ability to focus was putting my phone away, with family, while at work, and even with my friends. I only realized once I put it away how much I had been missing. Being present isn't complicated, it's just a choice you have to make. Phone down, eyes up, and you connect with real people on a deeper level, especially the ones you care about. And that matters more than anything. Next up, the promise that protects your peace from your workload. Promise number 4, end work when you said you would. Here's what it looks like when you break it. You said you'd stop at 5 p.m., but it's 8 p.m. You're still just finishing that one more thing. Here's why it matters. When you have no finish line, you're running on constant adrenaline. If every hour is available, your brain never shuts off. Burnout isn't just too much work, it's just not having enough stops, enough breaks. So here's how to keep that promise. Set a hard stop. Keep an alarm, maybe 5:30 p.m., and you're done. Try a shutdown ritual. Write tomorrow's top 3 things you have to do. Close your tabs. Physically leave your workspace. Your go-to script should be, I'll get to this in the morning, bright and early. Here's your Save Me plan. If you must work late, give yourself a limit, like 15 minutes and then stop. And finally, your mantra should be, my life doesn't start after work, it includes it and ends it. Once I learned that at some point my productivity declines, the later it got in my day, I realized I might as well just stop and start fresh the next day. And that made it so much more easier to switch off. I started to value my time more. I realized how much relaxing actually helped my brain function better the next day. And I learned I could do so much more with a mind that was not stressed out all the time because I knew when to give it rest. So here's the truth. You don't need more time. You just need a finish line. Create one, and your brain learns how to relax, which is what it needs to be able to recharge for the next day. Now let's rewind to where your day actually begins, the moment you wake up. Promise number 5, start the day with you, not the feed. Here's what it looks like when you break this one. You wake up and you grab your phone. Before your feet hit the floor, you're already reacting to what you see. 89% of people reach for the phones before even getting out of bed. Here's why it matters. You start the day in someone else's world. That trains your brain to chase, compare, and perform all day. And all of a sudden, your brain is stressed. Here's how to keep that promise. Keep your phone elsewhere or on airplane mode until you're kind of well into your morning. Next, design your morning. Have a glass of water, silence, meditation. Add something else instead of the phone. But if the morning's chaos just runs away from you, take 3 grounding breaths instead of distracting yourself with the phone. Your mantra should be, I set the tone before I join the world. Now, one of the really interesting things that I saw happen with my husband is the minute he stopped going straight to his phone in the beginning of the day, and he started going out to the balcony, sitting in the sun, having his coffee, he just became so much calmer and relaxed the whole day. I noticed that, when he would be on his phone, he'd be more stressed and worked up and tense. But when he started his day in a completely different way, he just felt like his day was so much easier. All right, I promised you a bonus promise. So here's bonus promise number 6. Here's the real secret. Don't try to be perfect. Just keep the next promise. Missed your workout? Keep bedtime. Scrolled late? Protect your morning. Blew through emails at dinner? Well, keep tomorrow's presence window. This is how you rebuild self-trust. One kept promise at a time. Don't try to start over every Monday. Start now. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to take one step in front of the other and just follow through. So bonus promise number 6 is just keep the next promise. That's it. So which promises are you keeping to yourself this week? Sleep, movement, presence, work cutoff, or morning peace? Let me know in the comments. Now, the most powerful boundaries aren't the ones you set with other people. They're the ones you keep with yourself. You don't need to completely change yourself or your life. You just need one promise you keep to yourself today.
Most of us were never taught how to check in with ourselves, what we need, what we're feeling, or what we've been quietly carrying. That's why I created 99 self-love journal prompts to do some of that asking for you. They're simple questions to help you slow down, hear yourself more clearly, and come back to what you need, one page at a time. Grab your free download through the link in the show notes.
Thank you for joining me today. If this landed, watch this one next. What no one taught you about loving yourself. It's the perfect follow-up. You are loved.